I might appear rude on this video because I'm going to give you the finger. That finger. The one with the puss moth on it. It's quite funny how periods of absence really do make for increased fondness when the absence is ended. And the absence that I'm referring to is with this moth here. This is the puss moth. This one is a male and it hatched out yesterday. In the early 1980s, this was one of the first species that I reared and subsequently bred. You can't stop these from breeding once you've got a male and a female together. And once I'd had my fill with puss moths and went on to different things and decided to start and try and breed butterflies, which were far harder than many moths, I sort of lost touch with this little fella here. And yet I shouldn't have done, really. Despite seeing the larva on a number of occasions in the wild, I never bothered to collect and rear and see one of these emerge from the cocoon in early May. And I wished that I'd done that now and maintained a familiarity with this beautiful species. It really is one of our most attractive moths, and quite aptly named because the thorax is incredibly hairy. The males are adorned with fabulous feathered antennae, and this one's lost its yellowish flush to the wings which it had yesterday. It's still nonetheless a beautiful moth. Females are considerably larger, really. The majority of females are, and bulkier, and they lay many eggs. The eggs are easy to find and the larvae are just as easy to find. Quite often a small weedy looking goat sallow in the middle of nowhere will pay dividends if you decide to have a look for the eggs and larvae of these moths. It is still a common and widespread moth, and yet the recording of adults is very few. The county recorder receives few records of this moth having been attracted to MV light or actinic light, and yet it is still very common and easily found, but in the egg and larval stage, as I mentioned, just that people don't go out, or at least don't have the inclination to go and look for the eggs and larvae. It is one of our most impressive caterpillars we have here in the UK. The cocoon is formed within soft wood, although it can chew into very hard wood, and the resulting cocoon is as hard as the original wood. These, on emergence from the pupa, produce a fluid which breaks down and allows a hole to form in the cocoon, through which this chap or lady emerges. These young caterpillars of the puss moth, they were known by all the schoolboys years ago, certainly in the 40s and 50s. That's something which we've lost over the years. It's something we ought to try and regain and instill that interest in future generations, because by not seeing the larva of this moth or have one of these hatch out, I think we miss out on something to a large degree. So if you've not seen a puss moth for years, it's high time you renewed your acquaintance with one and appreciated it for the fabulous moth that it is.